Good morning, gang. Got a nice topic here for you today. What would you do with a never-ending stream of motivated sellers? Hi, this is Alfred Einstein coming to you from the beautiful pockets of studios? Pockets of Specialized Knowledge Studios. I'm only 22 seconds in. I already made a boo-boo. Anyways, I am wearing my FSU hat. We got football season coming up right around the corner. So what would you do with the never-ending stream? I'm going to show you a little bit about this stream. Motivated sellers. It's all that anyone in real estate talks about. Man, go on YouTube and you got these guys that are trying to sell you programs and lists and subscriptions and things and picking out sellers and a map with little houses on it, and you don't need that. I'm going to show you exactly where to find every motivated seller in your city. It's going to be easy. It's going to be easy because they all have telltale signs. Okay, so why are you marketing to anyone other than motivated sellers? I can tell you why, because you don't know where they are. And you're doing what's called a shotgun marketing. You're taking a shot. You ever see a shotgun with pellets that go out everywhere and you're trying to hit something? That's the kind of gun I need to use. But I'm going to teach you how you can become more of a sniper, one bullet at a time, picking them off as they go. Because if you're marketing shotgun to everybody in your market, most of the people are either throwing it away, deleting it, and not seeing anything that you're giving them. So I'm going to show you where to go. So what's so important about motivated sellers? Motivated sellers have reasons to sell. They have some motivation. They have a reason they need to get out from underneath where they are. And where can I find them? En masse. Forever. I'm going to try and show you. Okay. Put your time and money to better use. So here's your marketing budget. You spend some money on social media. I personally don't know very much about it. I'm too old. But I understand that people look at it all the time. They're always on their phones. I, fortunately, am not. Your marketing budget also may include yellow letters, driving for dollars. And what are you doing? You're searching for motivated homeowners. Back in the day, this was called shotgun marketing. And doesn't sniper marketing sound like it's a lot better use of your resources? I think it does. Now, of course, yellow letters, all those you remember your training back 15 years ago, those are letters that you send to homeowners that do not currently occupy the property. So it's non-owner occupied. They live someplace else. The house might be vacant. The house might have a tenant in it. It doesn't matter. Non-owner occupied houses all get yellow letters. You drive for dollars looking for properties who appear to be neglected. And there's all kind of telltale signs about that. I'm not sure whether I get into this. I wrote this a long time ago. But you can't drive by and pick up a distressed situation. You can see if that property is distressed by looking at the condition of the yard and things of that nature. But you cannot learn anything about a distressed situation. I just gave you a little tip about what we're going to be talking about. Excuse me, that just snuck right up on me. So what is sniper marketing? Identifying motivated sellers and marketing just to them. So you find somebody who needs your services, and then you go ahead over there and you scratch their itch. So that's the whole key to this game, and I'm going to give you a quick identifier here. That's what the whole thing is about, actually. Okay, so where are these motivated sellers? First, let's define what a motivated seller is. Motivated in the dictionary is defined as provide someone with a motive for doing something, to stimulate someone's interest in or enthusiasm for doing something. And this is the example they use in the dictionary. He was primarily motivated by profit. And some other synonyms are influence, persuade, provoke, trigger, induce, cause, inspire. So I think this gives you a real good idea of what a motivated seller is. Those are some of the characteristics that he is going to show us. So what can provide homeowners with motivation? A stressful situation can certainly provide motivation. Birth of a child. Maybe I need a bigger house because the child is born. A death in the family, how as unfortunate as it is, may force somebody to sell the property that they're living in or that they know. A job transfer, that certainly will cause some people to go ahead and want to sell. The loss of their job also, and any of the consequences that come from that. And here's an interesting one, having to file too many evictions. So this is a little tip. If you're looking for a situation that's got a problem or a potential problem, you can look up homeowners that you know they're renting their house because you can look at their eviction lawsuits. And if someone has to file an eviction once every 3 months, it means A, they don't know how to manage their property, B, they don't know how to pick tenants, and C, there's going to come a time that they're not going to want to deal with this anymore. Okay, so those are some of the clues that you can look for. Some of these are very researchable, which is what we're going to talk about. Job transfer. You can't really research a job transfer. Job loss, you can't research that. You can research the birth of a child. There's birth announcements. Death in the family, you can research that because there's death notices. And there's probates that are being filed that have to be advertised. And there's having too many evictions to file. That's public record that landlords are going to have to file for those. And you can find out who those people are. Some of the more stressful situations with regard to real estate are being delinquent in tax obligation and being delinquent on your mortgage, so foreclosure suit. I think I talk about that next slide. We'll see. Yeah, here we go. What about these two very researchable, easy for you to say. I used to be able to say it better when I was younger. These are the ultimate stress creators with regard to real estate. I'm going to move my photo over here so you can see what I wrote. Pending foreclosure. Can we research pending foreclosures? We certainly can. Foreclosures become public, at least in Florida, when an LP is filed. It means an LP means lis pendens. It means litigation pending. And it means litigation pending on this property. Now, when there's litigation pending and it's filed against the property, it's generally a foreclosure. It could be something else, but it's mostly, like 98%, a foreclosure. Foreclosure brings homeowner stress. You can look this up in the public records yourself. Go to public records, look up type of document, type in LP, and you're going to get a string of LPs that have been filed between the dates of your search parameters. Contact those homeowners. They got problems. They need to do something. Pending delinquent tax obligations are also researchable. You can go to your county clerk website. Maybe you go to the courthouse itself. You want to talk to somebody who can provide you with any tax deed application information. Because in Florida, when a tax certificate holder makes a tax deed application, it takes a couple of months to get from the time the application was applied for to the time that the sale is held. So you can go to the clerk, find out who had their property filed tax deed applications on. So you got two perfect sources, LPs for foreclosures, tax deed applications, or whatever your state calls the application to get to a tax deed, whatever it's called. These have been around for thousands, for hundreds of years, and they're going to be around as long as our Constitution stays together and we have a country. So that's how long you can research them. So these are two streams of motivated sellers that will never come to an end. Never. So there you go. Save your money. You don't got to buy lists. You don't got to sign up for little flags on houses. Do it yourself. And it's fresh because you do the information gathering yourself. And I think that's about it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I love this picture. So you don't know what you don't know. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you got a little nugget from it. This is Alfred Einstein again from the Pocket of Specialized Knowledge Studios. Please visit my website. It's down there in the bottom, www.pofsk.com. I got lots of great stuff on it. In any event, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.